Bismillah.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So guys, in this occasion, before I start this event, so I want to ask to all of you guys. So how are you doing in this morning? Okay, so if I say how are you doing, you say Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar, okay? So how are you doing, guys? So guys, so in this occasion, we will hold an event that we have prepared day before. So because Allah Subhanahu wa Taala has given us the convenience, and we can start this speaker, and hopefully this speaker will finish well and smoothly. So guys, I will introduce this event. So guys, we will do a speech competition. And then I want to introduce myself. My name is Aryan Kumara Sivan, and I will be the MC too. And this is my friends.
My name is Julian Prayata, and I will be the MC too, like Shivan.
Okay, and there is the two judges. There is Arjuna and Shitki. These will be the judges, all the participants. Okay, for the speed of the time, because the participants are really excited to win in the battles. Okay, so for the participant is.
Okay, for the first is wait. Okay, for the first participant is
No. Okay.
okay for
The time.
the
place
time and
is yours.
Yeah, it's yours.
Give it the best of the speech. Never mind. Okay, ma'am. Sorry.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
As we know, each of us have our purpose. No one at this world will gonna live forever, including our parents. Someday, our parents will leave from this world, and we're gonna stand alone here. That's why we should have a character named independent. I'm going to describe you about this world. Trying to give an example from the rocket. You know, when rocket are one I try to launch, it's not gonna launch self-launching. I mean, for alone, but two tubes that will going to help the rocket to reach the orbit. Then after the rocket are reach the orbit, so the both of the tubes will release it, and the rocket will go to its destination. I mean, and each of us have our destination, and we should has independent character for taking care of ourselves, because someday you'll got a family, someday you'll be a leader, and if you cannot taking care of yourself, how can you guide your family? Then maybe it's hard to try to try to be independent person. That's called process. We do hard thing, forget what is it name? Independent character. It's called process. It's not a matter thing. Then you just have to struggle. Struggle from this time. You know, like some of person ever said, yesterday, yesterday is today, and and today is tomorrow. It it means what what have you do before is what the result is now, and what you do now is what will you got later. So you should doing something benefit, and anything that related with taking care of yourself for being independent person. So the conclusion of my speech is you should have independent character. Maybe that's just a few of it's just a bit of my speech. I'm sorry for my unprepared speech. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Okay, thank you very much for Faris that already want to come forward and show your skill and the theme for your speech. Okay, so
I think there is a comment for the judges for Faris.
So Faris, you say propose or purpose? I think I hear, if I'm not mistaken, you say propose. So you're going to say purpose, but you're saying propose. So that's what. I think it's only that.
I think for from Arjuna.
Maybe you should add like gesture like eye contact to the others. You're just only moving your hand. There's a one stage over there. You could just move around, do some more.
Okay, thank you very much for the Faris. It's the best speech.
and thank you very much for the judges that already give the comments. Okay, let's just
To
next
the next
for
participant.
the next participant. For the next participant is Virus. For Virus, the time is yours.
Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
First of all, let's give thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has given us mercies and blessings. So we can gather here together in this event, in this activity named speech competition. Secondly, may salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness of Jahiliyah until the likeness of Islamic era right now. So, in this occasion, I would like to tell you a speech about motivation speech under the title Tips How to Be More Disciplined. And there is 5 tips if you want to be more disciplined. And the first tips of this speech, find your motivation. So if you do not have motivation, you can find your own motivation, or you can find in online. Like if you want discipline, so you must search in the Google or your browser, search motivation for be more disciplined. And that's for the tips. The first tips, and the second tips is replace your old habits. So if you have your old habits, like you always lazy, always sleep every day, every time. So that's a wrong activity. If you want to be more disciplined and if you want to be success, so you have do the anything that is good. Like if your old habit is sleep, and you must replace the old habit with upgrading skill like additional class, or you can speak English every day. That is a upgrading skill. And if you don't want to upgrade skill, so just there no sleep, like doing sports or doing the activity that is good. After replacing the old habits, and you can, the third tips is find new habits. Like before, if you always sleep in your bed, in your dormitory, so the new habits, you always active every day, like doing sports. And if you want to be more disciplined, so you can train your skill to be disciplined, right? Before, if your shirts or your uniform is outside of the pants, so next day you have to be more disciplined, so your uniform is get to the inside of the pants or trouser. And the fourth tips is do not being lazy. And if you always being lazy in your life, so you will be failed people. I have hear my teacher say, if you not upgrade skill and you always be like that, like same like before, like you always doing a bad, so you will never go to the success and you will be failed. And the last is istiqomah. So if you train your discipline just one day, not every day, so you will be not disciplined, like not istiqomah. So if you want your be more disciplined, so you have to istiqomah and do it every day until you success, until you be the success people. And maybe just that I can deliver to you guys. And thank you for your attention, guys. And last word I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you very much for Virus for the second speaker and the team.
I think for the Ashiki, there is for the judges, there is a comment for Virus.
For me, the first, second tips, there is S on the tips. It's supposed to be one. The second tip, and then
Okay, from Arjuna, you give it the best speech.
I think just next to the third speakers. And for the third speaker, Farzan. Okay, for Farzan, time is yours.
Okay, bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. My name is Abdullah Farshidi. So, in this occasion, or in this opportunity and this time, I would like to deliver my motivational speech with the title, The More You Learn, The More You Earn. But before that, let's say thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has given us mercies and blessings so we can meet in this beautiful class with the perfect conditions and situations. And don't forget to also give salat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness to the lightness, from the Jahiliyah era to the Islamic era until now. The more you learn, the more you earn. You may be asking, what is that? What is that word, sentence? So, the more you earn is kind of the motivational sentence that I found it in the internet. So, it's meaning that you have to learn something if you want to earn something. Like this, for the example, imagine when you are doing a business. Are you going to be a businessman before learning about business? It cannot be right. So you have to learn about business before you are doing a business. And then after you're learning about business, you are doing business. And then you can earn from that business, like money and maybe car, or maybe the other things that you want. And then imagine again. Imagine when you are do a web business. Are you going to make website if there is customer? Are you going to make website without learning how to make website? Yeah, you cannot. You cannot make the website. If you don't learning how to make website, you cannot make the website. If you cannot make the website, what about if there is customer that want to hire you? Then you just give for the offer, but you cannot make the website. So the customer that hire you is kind of get a fake. Is get lied by you. And then yeah, if you already learn for about the business website, yeah, you can earn for about the money, for about the anything that you want. Okay, maybe that's all about my speech. I'm sorry if I have mistakes in words, and then the something that I did wrong in this speech. Last what I want to say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you very much for Farzan. That's good speech. And I think there's a comment for the jury.
The judges.
For what? What's that?
Jury is
Customer, not customer. Customer. You said if you don't learning, success should be if you don't learn. Or if you didn't learn like that.
That's all? Okay.
Oh,
Thank you very much. Oh, here is last one.
When you're talking, sometimes your voice comes so low that I cannot hear you clearly.
So it means the comment for Farzan is have to loud again, right? Okay.
Okay, thank you very much for the judges that really give the comment to Farzan. Let's just
Very much for Farzan.
thank you very much for Farzan too, yeah. And just next to the second speaker. There is third speaker left is Andrew. Okay, for Andrew, the time is yours.
Cowboy itu. Oke. Gak tahu dah aku.
Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin wa bihi nasta'in ala umurid dunya waddin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajmain amma ba'du. In this day, we found so many people that have a problem. For example, the problem is in the school, in the office, and in industry, and many problems. But how they can solve their problem? One of them solve their problem with kill themselves, and this not change anything. They still have a problem in the akhirat, and they will never cannot solve that problem because they already choose the wrong way. So why they can kill themselves? Why? The answer is because of they cannot solve their own problem, because they already think all is over because of my problem, and the problem is not over until you solve it, and will never end until you find how to solve it. The other people, for example, is Steve Jobs. He has any problems. For example, he has a problem ever get kicked out from his own company, and and his rival is what Bill Gates ever stole his idea, and many more. But he still think I have to do this, and he can be success. So how to solve our problem is not kill ourselves, but how to solve our problem is think we have to do the best for reach our target. Never think all is over. We still have a life until our soul not reach our throat. Never think all is end. We still have so many people that support us. For example, our mom, our brother, our sister, our parents, and many more. Never think the other people is not care about us. Maybe some of people never care about us. But I regret we have to think that in the future they will be no, who are you? So don't think you are the best, you are the worst people that have a bad destiny. The destiny is from Allah, not from us. We still have a chance to change our life. And there is no people in this world don't have a chance to change his life. Even though he is the baddest people in this world, even though he is the worst people in this world, there's no something that he cannot change his life. Maybe that's all for me. I'm sorry if I have a mistake on my words. The last word I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much for the fourth speaker is Andro that already come forward, and like usually there is a comment for the judges.
Yeah. Andro said he can, not he can. Oh, his mistake is on this and he. I am their problems, not their problems. Next one.
The next one, you said they would be no. They would know. You should not add be. And you say chance. Sometimes you say it change like that. And you also said even though turn to even though. It should be though. It's like smooth. And I think you should like less the like that, because it's disturbing. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. thank you for the judges that already give the comments, and just thanks to the two last speaker.
Sir, sir. Oh, we have to.
That is
Glass.
Azmi and Valen. Okay, Azmi. For Azmi, last
The
come
speaker.
forward.
Sir, this is the last speaker or
Start. Start.
Yes.
Alright. Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salatu salam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa man wala amma ba'd. So today, in this beautiful place, in our class, we are studying. I want to give a sentence. I see that you guys were complaining that you are tired of this school. So I will give you two sentences that inshallah will motivate yourself in this school. If you're tired of school, then you need to see who is tired to make you go to school. Yes, of course, your parents. Your parents does a lot of things to you. For example, they pay for you to go to school, to eat, to buy new clothes, and anything. They motivate you to do anything that is positive from your brain. For example, Mom, I want to buy this to learn that blah blah blah, something like that. They will always be with you. So this is something that is number one that will always be inside of our heart to be our motivation in this place. Yes, because if we waste even though only an hour in this place, yeah, we here in this boarding school, we live for over 6 or maybe 3.5 months. But if we spend our time for something that is useless, boom, that money is gone. Our mother and our father already paid you to go to this school. I mean, like, dude, come on. You've been wasting all of your time only for having fun. Hey, I'm bored. I want to open YouTube or something like that. Bro, stop that thing. That is useless. Here, upgrading in skill is something that is useful for yourself. Of course, your future is something that no one knows. And the only one that knows is Allah. But if you waste your time only to having fun in this place, then your future will be gone, inshallah. Because why? Because if we don't prepare anything in the future, it's between being a normal guy or maybe being someone that is failed, or I can say a failure. So hear me out. If you be a normal guy, then you need to try hard. But you can use your money for yourself, but it doesn't mean that normal people is getting money easily. Like those rich guys are getting a lot of monies every day, and they were just having their own life. Like hear me out. You're trying hard in this age, and yeah, you're trying so hard in this age only to study until your college. You're trying and trying, but in the end you will get the results on what did you do. Everything that we do will be paid in the future or akhirat. So if you are to try hard in this moment until you were adult and you get nothing, inshallah it will be paid in akhirat. But if you be success, it doesn't mean that you flex yourself, bro, I'm already success, So what did you do when you were a kid? You were roasting others that, like example, you were a kid, and then you were focusing on study, and then one of your friend was disturbing you to study, and when you were already grown and get money and be rich, and your friend being a jerk or something that is useless and being something that, like I can say, a janitor or something like that is abnormal, don't just hold yourself. Revenge is useless because this world is temporary. You will be dead on your time. Like everyone in this world will be dead, and your money or your car, your houses will not be bring to heaven or maybe hell. That will be gone forever. And I will tell you to motivate you once more time. Your school, this school pays a lot of money to go. You know, our teacher even says, if you want to find a good IT school, something like that, this place is perfect choice. Because why? We learn a lot of soft skills, and those teachers that have a lot of skills can teach you anything. And yeah, if you're tired, it's normal, because humans are something that is not perfect. Even though you are rich or something, one day you will be bored or anything, because a true happiness is when you die and you go to heaven. That's where you meet your real happiness. So get real, man. You know, this place is very useful. I am talking about akhirat, but I'm also talking about this world. So when you grow, when you do useless thing, you grow, you will try more harder in your future. Someone ever says like this: if you don't use your time in your childhood to study or anything, then when you are adult, you will use your muscle to get money. But if you already use your brain starting from now until the day that you finish your school, inshallah, you will get your job easily, your dream and anything. So reach your dream, and anything could be reached. Nothing is impossible. When you try once and you fail, it doesn't mean you failed forever. There is more chance you do, because as long as you're alive, you can try more harder. Because this world, you know, I've told you before, we get time to live with, and as long as your time is still inside of your heart, it means your soul is still inside of your body, then you can try anything in this world that is positive and halal, of course. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to me, and I'm Nazmi Hodan Akbar. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you very much for Azmi that already come forward, and for the judges, there is okay.
There's a comment from Shigil first.
It's every day. It's every day, not every days. You say it every days. And then
Azmi.
first you say word. You say word with no L. The first one. You say word with no L. And the second one, you say world, the right one. Well, your grammar is good, but the problem is some of the pronunciation are missed. Like mother, you say mother.
It's British.
Oh. And then there is already turn to already, and heart. You said hurt, like hurt. Sakit. Hurt is sakit. Heart is hati. Okay, I think that's all. The rest are perfect.
Okay. Thank you very much for the judges and
Azmi.
the Azmi. Okay, last. Yeah, this is the last
Speaker.
speaker is Valen. Okay, for Valen.
The time is
the
yours.
time is yours.
Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let's say thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for giving us mercy and blessing, so that today we can meet again at this place in perfect condition and situation. Secondly, don't forget to give salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness to the lightness, from subtlety to the cleverness, from the Jahiliyah to the Islamic era until now. Never give up on your dreams. Stand tall and show the world you are made of. When the world beats you down, find the reason to get back up again. Never give up on the success. Try again. Remember, you can fail if you give up. Every time you fail to come one step closer to success. You are not scared. You are courageous. You are not weak. You are powerful. You are not ordinary. You are remarkable. Do not back up. Do not back down. Do not give up. When you look back on your life, don't have a regret. Believe in yourself. Believe in your future. You will find the way. Give it your best. Success on yours. Go far your dreams. It's your turns. Okay, maybe that's all for me. I'm sorry if there are mistakes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you very much for Valen. That is stage 2, and there is a comment for the judges. Jun? Oh, just for Arjuna.
So, is it yeah, so you said ordinary. You say ordinary. Yeah, it should be ordinary. And then your fluency is kind of like glitching when you're talking. It's like still nervous like that. And I think you should add some expressions more, like eye contact and the body gesture. Okay, I think that's all.
From Sidki.
No.
Okay, just from Arjuna, yeah. Thank you very much for the judges and for the Valen. That's all for the participant. I think we will wait for the judges that
Give it the
give it
announcement.
the announcement for the winner. Yes. Okay. Okay. We already talked with the judges, and that is the winner. For the winner is
Obviously, as me,
okay. Congratulations for Azmi that already become the winner. Okay. For the other
16.
come on.
16. You're here with Azmi. Near 1.5.
Okay. This for the first winner, and this competition is just one winner. Okay. Thank you very much for Azmi. Okay. But okay, maybe that's all for we.
To be the MC?
Yes. What? We want to say sorry if there are some mistake or some error from this competition?
Okay, maybe just there is something like giving the motivation for the all participant who's not wins.
Yeah, don't be upset. You still have more chance.
Good luck next time.
There is next time.
Okay. Okay.
Giving the motivation.
For the other, what? For the
Yeah, there's
other,
not the participant not
yes,
give.
for the other participant, don't worry because in this IDN there is
Yes.
so many competition that we will doing. Okay, thank you very much for listening. This agenda will close it by reciting couple majors together begin.
Subhanallah wa bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik.
Okay, last we say Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.